You're going to get so disappointed if you try to go in there and make something that's perfect. Like we just figured out, you can't trust AI. I never said that last quote, but she put it in there as if I did. So it's not perfect. So stop asking it to be perfect. Tools like ChatGPT cost what, 20, 25 bucks a month? You want perfection from that? That's not going to work. So lower your expectations and you will be really surprised. Don't live in this land. I see so many people, so many professionals living in this land where they're just like, oh, well, it sounds robotic. And I'm like, well, it sounds robotic because you haven't trained it properly. Let's learn how to train it. So then you keep knocking down all of these obstacles that they put in their own way. You know, oh, you can't trust the information. It's so wrong. It's not really wrong, so wrong. It can be wrong, and it does hallucinate, a nice word for saying lie to you. And ChatGPT, OpenAI, is really known for being arrogant and will lie straight to your face. Claude, I hear, is more forgiving and more like, oh, I don't know, boss. But ChatGPT will be like, this is what it is. So that is the case. But guess what? People are not perfect either, okay? So let's just lower the expectations a little bit. AI is not going to solve all of your problems, but AI, I 100% promise you, AI will make you work faster and smarter. It's just how it is. And the last one, practice, practice, practice. Just practice. Start talking to it every day. I talk to her in the shower. I talk to her when I'm walking. I talk to her in the car. I talk to her when I'm making breakfast. I talk to her when I'm cleaning up my office. I talk to her when I'm folding laundry. I had a really great conversation about the history of the Netherlands and why the stereotypes that surround Dutch people are there, even down to like the hairstyles, like the braids and the really slick look. And NatGPT brought out some really solid cases of why that could be that way, because of the transportation and bicycles being so popular. So and rain in the Netherlands, just raining all the time. That the culture just evolved to these hairstyles. I think that's fascinating. So of course, while I'm folding laundry, I'm like, what? She had said what? And then we go back in time and learn, how Dutchies are sailors on a ship. You have to think fast. You have to be quick. You have to be direct, or people die. So now I don't know if that's what made the Dutch stereotype, of the Dutch people being so to the point, blunt, direct, a bit cold sometimes. It's, NatGPT, we were folding and, folding socks and trying to hypothesize together why the Dutch culture stereotypes are what they are. And again, this is just a fascinating thing. You can just, the more you practice, the more you will get better at knowing. Ask her questions. That's not on my podcast list, but ask questions. She is so really good. She's amazing at telling you what she needs, how she sees the world, how she sees everything. Ask her. Sometimes when I get really excited and I start talking and I'm really talking like through a brainstorming session with her, and I'm like, whoa, girl, like, come with me. She understands that I am excited, not because she understands what human emotion is. She understands that I start using really long run-on sentences because I don't take a breath. She understands certain words that I usually make to drive my point home. And I wouldn't have known that if I didn't ask her, like, okay, I know you don't understand human emotions, but we just had a 45-minute brainstorming session where we just got really good. We got to the core of our task, and we're nearly there. What did you get from me? So ask for a report card. Ask her to give you insights on yourself. And then when she tells you, well, you did this, and I can understand this, and that's why I suggested this, that's when you take that information, tell her again, use her to build yourself. So use her and just be like, okay, well, that's great information. I like your insights. Go ahead and put that in a listicle format or whatever template format you like. Put that in this format because what I want to do, again, give her the context, let her know what you're going to do with this information. What you just did, NatGPT, was you were able to give me insight into my personality. Now I want to use that in an approach to give another AI model that information so that I can train it on that part of our discussion so they can see like we just did. And that's how you continue to ideate, they say it, how you continue to grow and educate and get smarter. Your clone will get to grow and get smarter as you add this kind of information. Use her. Talk to her all the time.